That's why John the Baptist said, "There's one that comes greater than me, whose shoes I'm not even worthy to bow down and tie." That's called respect, man. A lot of y'all don't have respect. IUIC. Y'all want to teach us united in Christ. See that? Well, well, Yahweh Shai gonna unite you with them ICBM missiles. How about that? And one body, y'all too, man. Cause y'all down here amongst the Texas, whatever county you want to, district you want to say, and y'all always pushing this Christ, Christ, Christ. Y'all better start coming under Yahweh Shai, man. But you know, hey, do what thou wilt. All right, what else to say? Isaiah 53 and 5. But he was wounded for our transgression, he was bruised for our iniquity. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. We are all like sheep have gone astray. Right, all of us has went astray. That's why Isaiah 60 and 1 said the light has come, man. That's why I'm out here. That's why the Simeon sister was saying. So what is the end all be all? What is the cause of all this? Like why is you out here? To bring you back to Yahweh Shai, man. Because a lot of y'all are anti-Christ. The only reason why I'm saying Christ, because in the Greek that means anointed. A lot of y'all are anti the Messiah. Y'all anti the anointed. Because y'all think he a European Caucasian white person. So a lot of y'all in y'all ways are anti him. And I'm gonna show you that. Isaiah 53 and 6. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way. And the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. Exactly. Everybody want to do and say and believe what they want to believe. See, that's that do what thou will do Aleister Crowley witchcraft. Because today y'all whole philosophy is, well, that's your truth, this my truth. No, ain't no such thing as your truth and my truth. It's where the truth at, man. Ain't no your truth, my truth. In that case, 1 + 1 is not 2 then. If it's your truth and my truth, you have to get some type of ground of facts, fiction. Ain't no in between, man. Isaiah 53 and 7. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. And what it mean by he opened not his mouth? Meaning when he went among, let me get it real quick, man. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Luke 23 and 3. Then after this, I'm gonna go and jump to this Antichrist. My bad, y'all. All right. Luke 23 and 3. And Pilate asked him, saying, Art thou the king of the Jews? Hold on, I don't like this shit beat. See that? He opened not his mouth. Okay, we still good. Luke 23 and 3. And Pilate asked him, saying, Art thou the king of the Jews? And he answered him and said, Thou sayest it. Then said Pilate to the chief priests and to the people, I find no fault in this man. And they were the more fierce, saying, He stirred up the people, teaching throughout all Jewry, beginning from Galilee to this place. When Pilate heard of Galilee, he asked whether the man was a Galilean. And as soon as he knew that he belonged unto Herod, Jewish district, he sent him to Herod, who himself also was at Jerusalem at that time. And when Herod saw Yahweh Shai, he was exceedingly glad, for he was desirous to see him of a long season, because he had heard many things of him. And he hoped to have seen some miracle done by him. That's what y'all seeing today. That's why he said, I work a miracle in your time that you know not. That's the Habakkuk 1 and 5, baby. Y'all don't know. Luke 23 and 9. Then he questioned him with many words, but he answered him nothing. And the chief priests and scribes stood and vehemently accused him. And Herod with his man of war set him to naught and mocked him and arrayed him in the glorious robe. But you see, he didn't speak to Herod or he didn't speak to Pilate. He didn't say nothing. That's what that's talking about in that Luke, man. That's why I say you have to know, I mean the Acts. You have to know your history, man. Or these scriptures ain't gonna make no sense to you. They make perfectly sense to me. Either you got the spirit or you don't. So this Acts 3 and I'm sorry. I mean not Acts 3, Acts 13, y'all. Y'all know I get excited quick, boy. This Acts 13. And 26, man and brother, children of the stock of Abraham, and whoso among you fear of God, to you in the word of his salvation sent. For they that dwell at Jerusalem and their rulers, because they knew him not, nor yet the voice of the prophets which are read every Sabbath day, they have fulfilled them in condemning him. And though they found no cause of death in him, which I just read that, yet desired they Pilate that he should be slain. And when they had fulfilled all that were written of him, they took him down from the tree and laid him on the sepulchre. And now I'm gonna just jump down and get to the point. This Acts 13 and 41. Behold, ye despise and wonder and perish. For a work in your days, a work which ye shall not in no wise believe, though a man declare it unto you. And that's what I'm doing today. So now since y'all know the Immaculate Conception, a little bit of y'all history, now let's go into this next phase, that y'all anti-Messiah. I could use that Hebrew. I'm gonna use my book on this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use my phone on this one. I'm sure a lot of y'all are anti-Messiah or Antichrist. Antichrist means against the anointed, because you've been taught lies. Let me show y'all against the anointed, don't even know it. A lot of y'all don't know what's going on out here. Y'all just here. I wake up every day and la da. That's that Edomite spirit. Show y'all a lot of y'all against the Messiah. They don't even know it. Church taught y'all to be against the man. Don't even know it. All right, this 1 John 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of God, because many false prophets are going out into the world. That's why you see me precept upon precept using these scriptures. With y'all pastors and y'all rabbis and y'all teachers and all y'all ministers, and that penal code and that constitution can't do. Change a word and now you got to throw the case out. It'll show you, man, y'all laws is a joke, man. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Yahushua is come in the flesh is of God. Now, didn't I just kept showing you that Joseph and Mary had sex? Ain't no such thing as no immaculate conception. If you believe in immaculate conception, you're an antichrist. How about that? Facts. I just went over that. See, because he a black man who you call Jesus Christ, according to Revelation 1 and 13 to 15, is a black man. Facts. That's it. You believe anything else outside of that, you antichrist. If you think that the law, statute, commandments are done away with because this demonic church across the street, you antichrist. 1 John 4 and 3. And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahushua has come in the flesh, not in the blood, in the spirit, is not of God, and this is the spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is in, and even now already is it in the world. Right. That's the teaching of these establishments. Taught y'all how to be Antichrist. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Exactly. Because who is in the world? Who taught us all that? Esau the Edomite, the European Caucasian cave dweller. They taught us all that. They taught us secular history. They taught us how to be religious. According to what? You ever seen the movie Birth of a Nation? Well, if you've seen Birth of a Nation, you would see how we was taught the scriptures, and they used, what is his name? I want to say Oliver North. No. They used Nat Turner to go to all the other slave plantations. To do what? To use the scriptures to get us to obey our slave master. And they did the same thing with the Conquistador. It was called When Worlds Collide. See, because when the worlds collide, that was the European Caucasians, the so-called Conquistadors, showing the Latins and bringing their gods to them. That's what that was about. Which was this guy, Caesar Borgia. Which, when you go back to 325 AD, was it BC? Before Christ, AD, Amidami. Yeah, Amidami, AD. Yeah, I learned all y'all history. During the Hellenistic period. During Alexander the Great in Egypt. When y'all brought Serapis Christus to us. Anybody ever heard of that? It was in a movie called, what's that movie? Doug Gore. Facts. Let me make sure I'm still going, because we getting hot. It's getting liquid multi hot out here. See that? If you ever see the movie of Gore, that's where they had that guy Serapis Christus. Let me show you him real quick. Let me show you him real quick. Where he at? Here you go, right here. See that? That's Serapis Christus right there. That's during the Hellenistic period. And what day he got on him? Where he at? I got him right here. It's a Egyptian and Hellenistic deity who were introduced to the world at the beginning of the Ptolemy Greek period in Egypt during the reign of who is this? Damn, I got the fucking name covered up. Ptolemy the First, man. I know this off the top of my head, man. Right, Ptolemy the First. It was in here it is. 367 to 283 BCE, man. That's the before Christ era, man. Figure that out. I ain't got you, I already got it. So let's keep on busting the head of this immaculate conception. Only thing is immaculate is America's on this last leg. Okay, 1 John 4 and 4 and 4. You are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. Exactly. So everything y'all believe and trust in, y'all learned that from the world. And that's why y'all of the world, not of y'all with y'all, but y'all believe all that stuff. Y'all don't come out here and check nothing. That's why y'all call me all the crazy guy downtown. But you see, when the senior night sister came down, he said, "Oh, interesting." Yeah, it sparked some of that wisdom. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. Ye are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. So I'm only out here for the elect, the chosen. Not out here for everybody that had no big congregation. That's why I ain't got no collection plate right there. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know you the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. I ain't got to say nothing behind that. So we understand the spirit of error and the spirit of truth. And at least know I'm out here, man. They know what this is about. All right. let's go 1 John 2 and 18. 1 John 2 and 18. Little children, it is the last time. Right, we're in the last days. And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby ye know that it is the last time. Exactly, that's how I know we living in the last days. Because y'all basically are set into y'all following y'all witchcraft. That's how I know it's over with. They went out from us, but they were not of us. Who is that talking about? That's talking about the fellow brethren that used to be a part of this, whether they got bugged out, y'all wish y'all took the spirit from them, or they started switching the doctrine. They only went out from us because they was never a part of us. So those of y'all still doing this work and believe, whether on camera or off, shalom to y'all. Everybody else, fuck y'all, 2/3. Straight up. They went out from us, but they were not of us, for if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. Exactly, you're supposed to have some fall out and bug out. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. Right, so we can answer. That's another thing. You come out in the highways and byways, you better be ready and willing to give an answer to every man that asks of why is the hope in you, man. That's what time it is. That's why you got to be studying. You can't be riding up under somebody else's coattail. And if you are doing that, you better stop doing that. See that? Because Yahushua said you have an unction that you know all things. And you know, I know some of the scriptures, I know parts of it. No, I know the whole thing. Just let me get that, but you got to be ready to give an answer, man. Real quick. Because it's getting real out here, man. The elect are being sealed, like the Apostle Elder Todd said. He believes that the elect are already sealed, and I do too. Let me look that up on my phone. Yeah, man, you gotta be ready, man. No more playing, man. If you out there playing, you ain't studying, shame on you, man. Especially if you've been in this as many years as I have.